So please, you're welcome. Today we are going to learn simultaneous equation, all right? So on simultaneous equation, we're going to learn different methods for solving simultaneous equation. We are going to solve some examples of simultaneous equation. So at the end of this class, we should be able to identify a simultaneous equation. So at the end of the class, you should first of all be able to identify a simultaneous equation. All right? And you should be able to know method for solving simultaneous equation. And you should be able to use these methods to solve as many math challenges as possible, all right? So that is our aim. Now we start by talking about simultaneous equation. So a simultaneous equation is just a mathematical expression with two unknown variables in two equations joined together. So in equation, we are expected to find the value of the two unknown variables. Let me put it in numbers so you understand. We have A plus B is equals to 5. We have A minus B is equal to 1. All right. This is the first equation here. This is second equation here. This simply means that these two equations are joined together with two different variables, A and B, that are unknown that we are going to find. So what that makes it simultaneous equation, we are solving for two equations together to get two unknown variables. So in summary, whenever you see a mathematical equation joined together with two different unknown variables, then we know it's a simultaneous equation. All right. So we are going to solve this one once we have written already. We have two methods for solving simultaneous equation. Okay. We have two ways of solving simultaneous equation. Now we want to solve this particular equation. We are just going to solve it using what method? That is by elimination method. We are just going to add the two of them. A plus A will give us 2A. Plus B being added to minus B, they will just cancel off. And we have 5 plus 1 is 6. So we divide both sides by 2. A is equals to 3. So our A is 3. Then if you want to find our B, we do A is 3. 3 minus B is equal to 1 if we use this one. So minus B is equals to 1 minus 3. Minus B is equals to minus 2. Therefore, our B, multiplying both sides by minus 1 will give us 2. Therefore, our A is equals to 3 and our B is equal to 2. And that is the solution to that particular question. All right. So I just showed you what a simultaneous equation looks like. Now I'm going to solve examples using two methods. To solve simultaneous equation, two methods are involved. Two methods for solving simultaneous equation are, we have the first method, which is the substitution method. And the second method is the elimination method. Now here, you can use two of them to solve any simultaneous equation. They can solve any simultaneous equation. So you can't, you don't say that maybe this particular question can solve, method can solve a particular question and will not solve the other. It solves any of the questions. All right. Then I'm going to write some example. I will solve it first using the elimination method. Then the second one, what I'm going to do is if I pick a topic example, I'll solve the two. I'll just pick like 3 questions because I want us to do challenge after this class. All right. So let's say we want to solve example 1. I'm going to solve 3 examples. All right. So these 3 examples, I'm going to solve them using the 2 different methods. So the first example is we have x minus 2y equals to 4, 2x plus 5y equals to 17. So this is the question I want to solve. Now, like I said, I'm going to solve 3 questions using substitution method, and I will also use elimination method to solve these 3 questions again. All right. So the question number 1 is this. So using substitution method, using substitution method. Okay. Now, using substitution method, one of the 2 unknown is made the subject of the formula. So one of these 2 unknown is going to be used to make the subject of the formula. Here, we're going to use x because it's easier to use x than any other one here. Then later, we substituted the equation we made from here, we substituted into the other equation, which we did not use. So we are first of all going to start by tagging the equation. We call this equation 1. We call this equation 2. All right. So we can say from equation 1, we will make our x the subject formula. To do that, I'll have x is equal to, we're going to write our 4. When this negative 2s crosses the equality sign, it becomes positive 2s. All right, and we call positive 2y, sorry. And we'll call this equation 3. Okay. Now, this equation 3, we are going to substitute equation 3 into equation 2. If we do that, we have 2x there. So our x is 4 plus 2y plus 5y is equals to 17. All right. Then we're going to open this bracket. If 2 times 4 is 8 plus 2 times 2y is 4y plus 5y is equals to 17. All right. Then we are going to collect item. You see that these are the same. We have 8 plus 4 plus 5 is 9y equals to 17. So 9y is equals to 17. When this positive 8 crosses the equality sign, it becomes negative 8. So we have 9y is equals to 17 minus 8 is 9. We divide both sides by 9. So we are trying to make our y the subject formula. 9 divided by itself is 1. So our y is 1. Now to find our x, okay? To find our x, we remember that our x is equals to 4 plus 2y, which is our equation 3. So we are going to substitute our y equals to 1 into this our x to get what our x is. So to do that, we have x is equals to 4 plus 2, and our y is 1. All right. That is 4 plus 2 times 1 is 2. Then our x is equals to 6. And that is the answer to the question. Therefore, we say that our x is equals to 6 and our y is equals to 1. And that is the solution to the question. So please, thank you for joining us. Help us like this like section. All right. Help us like the live section. Okay. So that is question number 1. I said I'm going to solve 3 questions using this substitution method and solve the exact question again using the elimination method. So that by the time we do that, we'll see that the 2 questions can be used to solve any particular question at any particular time. All right. As far as it's in the equation that we are talking about. So we are done with first question. So we are solving the second question. We're going to use the method to solve. So we have 3x plus 2y equals to 42. And we have 5x minus 4y equals to 26. So this is the second question we want to solve. And we are solving it using the substitution method. So to do that, all right, we are going to pick one of these variables and make it the subject formula. Remember, when you solve, you have to name your equations 1 and 2. You can choose to use that's Roman numeral, or you can choose to use alphabet. It doesn't matter. The only thing is name the equation so that you know which equation is which. All right. So having said that, we say from equation 1, we are going to make x the make x the subject of formula. So if we do that from equation 1, we have 3x plus 2y is equals to 42. That is what we have there on our equation 1. All right. So here, we are now going to make x the subject formula. So we have 3x. We are now going to make. So 3x is equals to 42. Is equals to 42 minus this plus 2 will cross equality sign to become minus 2y. All right. So for us to make x to stand on this, we're going to divide both sides by 3. 3 will cancel here. And we have our x equals to 42 minus 2y all over 3. All right. So that is our equation 3. Okay. So this is our equation 3. We are going to substitute it now into equation 2. And equation 2 says that 5x minus 4y is equals to 26. All right. So we are going to substitute this x equal to all this into this place. So where we see x, we replace it with 42 minus 2y all over 3. And it's right minus 4y is equals to 26. All right. Then what are we going to do next? We are going to simplify it to find the value of y. All right. So we're going to simplify it to find the value of y. If we do that, let me write what we have there. We have 5 bracket 42 minus 2y all over 3 minus 4y equal to 26. So if we do that, we are going to open this bracket, multiply everything up here by 5y. 5 times 40 is 20. 5 times 2 is 10. That is 210 minus 2 times 5 is 10y. Remember, all over 3 minus 4y is equals to 26. All right. Then we are going to multiply everywhere, both sides, by 3. So we can take away this. So here, this 3, we'll cancel this 3 here. And we are left with everything in the numerator. We have 210 minus 10y. Now this 3, we multiply 4y to give us minus 12y. 3 times 26 will give us 26 times 3. 8 here. Give us 78. All right. Then what's next? We'll now collect this like terms. We're going to collect it. So we have 210 minus 10 minus 12 give us minus 22y equals to 78. Okay. So here, we are going to collect like terms. We'll bring this 78 to this side and take away minus 22y to the other side.